In the studio with us this morning, Dr. Annah Hill from IUP and three students as well, William van Emburg, Samantha Gisewhite, and Annie Hennessey. How did I do on names?
Great
job.
job.
Hey, all right. Well, I'm a success. Well, this is something that I read of the other day, and I thought this is exciting news. I want to shed some light on this. And Dr. Hill, this is the help me get the name right. The IUP Disability Awareness Room.
Resource room.
Resource room.
Very good. Yes.
I was so close.
Yes.
At the university. I guess the real question is, what is it? What does it do?
Very good. Well, I'll start with William because he actually secured the grant that was utilized to actually bring this about.
William, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell me about it.
Well, the idea behind the resource room was...
Let's get a little closer to the microphone, please.
The idea behind the resource room was to help students with and without disabilities on campus to find resources about a variety of disabilities, and not just for students, but for faculty members as well, because at the college level, it is often that students won't identify with having a disability. That way, for them, students can come here and get the resources that they need. Or for faculty who may have a student with the disability and not really sure how to accommodate or know how to teach, so they can come here and learn about the variety of disabilities.
Now, where does the grant come from?
The Emergent Student Leader Grant through the Co-op and Student Government Association.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something I applied for, thinking, heck, why not? Let's hope I get this, and I did, and that's where the funds are coming from.
What piqued your interest in an event or in a resource such as this? What made you want to do this?
I actually got the idea from a student, Robert Matchett. He nominated me for an award I won last year, and he's like, oh, I thought about creating this room. And because he was a senior at the time, he wasn't eligible for the grant. So I thought, hey, let me go ahead and apply for this. It could help with this idea. And then he became a grad student, so I kind of took over this lead on this project.
And then you invited Samantha and Annie in to help you out with this?
Correct.
All right. Let's talk to each of them. Samantha Gisewhite. We should ask, William, we didn't ask, where are you from and what year are you in and what are you studying?
I'm from Mount Olive, New Jersey. I am a senior, but I will be a super senior, studying early childhood, special education, and disability services.
Okay, very good. Samantha, let me ask you the same question then.
All right. I am from Flemington, New Jersey. I'm a freshman, and I'm studying early childhood education and special education.
So all these Jerseyites are here with us here at IUP today.
We didn't even know each other prior. So
Really? How about
neat.
that? How about that? Well, Samantha, what attracted you to this particular venture when William invited you in?
Well, I got an email about it in the beginning of the year saying, is anyone interested in helping to form a new center or room now on campus? And it really sparked my interest because I have a really big interest in helping students with disabilities. I mean, I've always wanted to be a special education teacher. So I thought that this was a great opportunity to learn about new resources and assistive technology that I can use once I'm older. And I knew that it was going to have a great impact on our campus. So I thought it was something that I definitely wanted to be involved in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Annie Hennessey is with us as well. Annie, where are you from? What year are you in? What are you studying?
I'm from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. I'm a freshman, and I am also early childhood special ed major.
And what about this appealed to you?
Well, so Sam was the one who told me about it. We had met in the beginning of the school year, and she was like, it's this great opportunity, and I thought it sounded awesome. And since I'm also in the same major, I thought it would be a great start to help with students with disabilities, since that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life, basically.
So the three of you are involved. How many others, William, are involved in this room?
Currently, right now, it's just the three of us as students, and then Dr. Hill is our faculty advisor and mentor on this project. But we do plan on sending out another email next school year and kind of reaching out to incoming freshmen and even those who are returning sophomores, juniors, and seniors who would like to help out on this project.
Dr. Hill, let's talk with you a little bit. And the idea of this particular resource for IUP students as a whole, and not just students, but others on the campus. When we think about this and setting something up like this, you have to be proud of the students, number one.
Very much so.
But it's a really big task, isn't it, that they're undertaking?
It really was. And actually, through this task, I was able to see them self-advocate for themselves and show that self-determination, which really inspired me, because as an educator at IUP, I would love to see that in all students. I would love to see more students be proactive and ask questions and be interested in research. And when William came to me and asked, I said, no doubt, I would definitely assist you, whatever I need to do. But it's really been great to see them, to meet the two ladies, first of all, from the very beginning, because I don't get to meet a lot of freshmen. I'm the Disability Services Coordinator, but I don't get to meet the early childhood special education students until sometimes sophomore, junior. And then Will, he's just been amazing throughout his whole performance.
Takes it from an academic pursuit to something that's very practical, doesn't it?
Yes, it really does. And they will be able to use this then on their resume, and to show that while they were doing and pursuing their academics and working hard on their grades, they still were able then to bring something to IUP and give back to IUP prior to them leaving. So
yeah, okay.
Really exciting.
Let's talk about the way that this resource works for students at IUP. I guess one of the ways is to identify what the disability is, and then finding ways to meet whatever challenges it presents. Would that be a good way to put it?
To an extent, yes. Through our resource, we're not affiliated with the Disability Support Services on campus, so students don't actually have to identify as having a disability to come to us to obtain resources. We're just somewhere that I used the grant to purchase some assistive technology that I thought all students would be able to use to help them further their education and become successful in the classroom. So if a student needed something and we got the grant money again, or if we got other funds, we can try and use that resource or that money to get them the resources they need.
And I'm sure that the idea is to help anybody who has any sort of disability, but hearing, speaking, moving about, those sorts of things, those are what we're trying to attack here?
Correct. Some of the more advanced technology we may not necessarily have, but a lot of what we're trying to get is to help make the everyday learning or studying habits easier, or note-taking tasks easier for students, and even to provide journals and articles where you can just kind of read up and learn more about how to accommodate for students or faculty or anyone really.
Samantha and Annie, let's talk with you a little bit more about what you're able to do at the center. How does it work for you to be involved in this, Samantha?
So for me to be involved in this, the three of us are the volunteers, so we're kind of the liaison between the students and the room. We sit there, we provide them the technology. If they don't know how to use it, we teach them, and we're just there as kind of like someone to talk to if they need more information, get them the resources that they need that we have. But we're really just there to assist and be there in the room.
Annie, I would guess as well that with your career choice, and Samantha as well, that this is really going to be something that not only teaches you how to relate to people on the college level, but then you'll be able to translate that rather easily to what you're doing as a career choice with elementary students.
Yeah, definitely. So, these are the first kind of people that we're going to be working with. Since we're going to be teachers later, we're going to be able to, teach students, about these disabilities and to work with them. So it's just a great start to what we'll be doing when we graduate and when we first get our jobs as teachers.
Terrific. We're talking this morning with Dr. Annah Hill and three IUP students, William van Emburg, Annie Hennessey, and Samantha Gisewhite, about a brand new resource available at IUP. So where is this available? Where are you located, and when are you open? What are the store hours, if you will?
We are in Davis Hall, room 115A, and it's kind of a smaller classroom in room 115. So if you don't see A, go inside the classroom, and it's right around the corner. And Annie can tell you our hours.
Mm-hmm.
So we're open a few different hours, every day. So on Mondays, we are 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And then Tuesdays, we are open at either at 9 to 11 a.m. and then also at 3 to 5 p.m. And on Wednesday, we are 1 to 2 p.m. and 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Thursday, we are the same as Tuesday, 9 to 11 a.m., 3 to 5 p.m. And then Friday, we are 2 to 4 p.m.
All right. And with all of that, I would guess being a new resource, this is something that is the big challenge right now, is getting the word out so that people will will learn that this is something that is available to them. I would guess that would be the number one thing you have to do right now.
Yes.
All right. Well, terrific. We did our part.
Thank you very much.
And we thank you.
Well, I'm certainly glad to see something like this happening, because IUP for many years has had an office such as yours, Dr. Hill, to reach out to students and to be able to help them. This is just, we keep using that word resource. This is another great resource for IUP students.
Right. And I like the fact that they are the ones who are stepping up and helping to provide that resource. It's not always just us as faculty. We're able to encourage them to do that research. They created separate PowerPoint presentations on various characteristics, and I'm very proud of them for what they've done, because they really had to focus on person-first language and being professional as well.
Terrific. Well, thank you all for coming in this morning. Now get back to work, will you? That's Dr. Annah Hill and William van Emburg and Samantha Gisewhite and Annie Hennessey. This morning it is a wonderful resource. See if I get it right this time. The IUP Disability Awareness Resource Room.
Correct.
You got it.
The pressure is tremendous. Thank you all. It's Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and it's AM 1160 WCCS and 101.1 FM.